Now paper number 22, PO main, RRB mains paper, model number 22. Now question number 1. Now in this question number 1, the question is based on what? It is based on critical reasoning, isn't it? The only reason. Yes, what is the only reason here? The only reason clearly specified. What is the only reason here? The only reason the initiative failed. Why the initiative was failed? Because of one reason. What is that reason? Was the mismanagement by the employees of company X. This initiative was failed just because of the mismanagement of the employees of company X. And this is the statement. And had the employees been more proactive, the initiative would have been definitely succeeded. If the employees are more proactive, and this initiative will be more successful, definitely succeeded, definitely, the word definitely is used. Hence, now, with this one, what is the main reason behind this failure here? Mismanagement of these employees, and statement by the manager. Statement by the manager of a competitive company. Now, here some why the manager of some company Y is speaking about this one, why the initiative taken by company X has failed. Here has clearly cited the reason. What is the reason here? It is just because of the mismanagement of the employees of company X. Then, which of the following may weaken the statement? Weaken the statement means contradicting the statement. What is the statement? It is just because of inefficiency of the employees of company X. That is the statement, final conclusion. Now, in order to weaken this one, now we should prove a case where it is not just because of the, it is not because of the mismanagement of the company, of the employees of company X. It is because of that some other reason. That's what we are supposed to prove, isn't it? ఇక్కడ మనకి స్టేట్మెంట్లో ఏమొచ్చింది చెప్పండి, ఇది మొత్తం ఫెయిల్ అయిపోవడానికి ఆ ఎంప్లాయీస్ సరిగ్గా పని చేయకపోవడం వల్లే ఫెయిల్ అయిపోయిందని వాడు చెప్పాడు. దాన్ని వీకెండ్ చేయాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి? ఎంప్లాయీస్ వల్ల కాదు, వేరే రీజన్ మీద ఫెయిల్ అయిపోయిందని మనం చెప్పగలగాలి. అప్పుడే వాడు చెప్పిన దానికి ఆపోజిట్ చెప్తామో లేదా? అండ్ దట్స్ వాట్ వీ మీన్ బై వీకెండ్స్. వీకెండ్స్ మీన్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ డైరెక్ట్లీ కాంట్రడిక్టింగ్ ది అబౌవ్ స్టేట్మెంట్. Hence, then coming to the first one. What is the first one here? It is highly inconvenient to travel to the blood donation camp as the areas allotted. It was highly inconvenient to travel to the blood donation camp as the areas allotted by the government to the company for both the camps. Here he is talking about both the camps, were on the outskirts of the city. Why this initiative was failed? It was not failed because of the employees. It was failed because of some other reason. What is the other reason cited here? Because for this company X, and both these projects were, both these camps were, the place given allotted by the government to this company for both these two will be what? In the outskirts. As these two camps were in the outskirts, that means there is no person who is very much willing to donate the blood by going to the longer distance. What is the reason here? The reason behind this failure of this initiative is because of these two camps were, the places to these two camps were allotted at the outskirts. It is not because of the employees. It is because of the places in which they were allotted. And so what is your answer here? One is the answer. ఇక్కడ మనం వేరే రీజన్ చెప్తున్నాం. ఏంటి రీజన్ చెప్తున్నాం చెప్పండి? ఈ రెండు క్యాంప్స్కి కంపెనీ ఎక్స్కి గవర్నమెంట్ వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడ ల్యాండ్ అలాట్ చేశారు? సిటీలో ఎంట్రన్స్ ఇవ్వలేదు, బయట ఎక్కడో అవుట్స్కట్స్లో పెట్టారు. అవుట్స్కట్స్లో పెట్టే టైంకి ఏమవుతుంది చెప్పండి? ఎవరైనా బ్లడ్ డొనేట్ చేయడానికి వెళ్తారా? ఇట్ విల్ బి వెరీ డిఫికల్ట్. అందుకు వీళ్ళు ఎవరూ వెళ్ళలేకపోయారు. దానివల్ల ఇది ఫెయిల్ అయిపోయింది, కానీ ఎంప్లాయీస్ వల్ల అయితే కాదు. క్లియర్ నౌ? అండ్ వాట్ ఈజ్ యువర్ ఆన్సర్ హియర్? వన్ ఈజ్ స్ట్రైట్లీ వీకనింగ్ ద ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్. రిమైనింగ్ ఆల్సో లేదు. Hygiene was not adequately maintained in both the blood donation camps. Hygiene was not maintained by whom? By the employees. As it was not properly done by the employees, it is because of the employees only. It is strengthening the argument rather than weakening. అక్కడ మనకి ఏమంటున్నారు చెప్పండి? ఇక్కడ ఎంప్లాయీస్ మిస్మేనేజ్మెంట్ వల్లే అయింది. దిస్ ఈజ్ బికాజ్ ఆఫ్ మిస్మేనేజ్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ ద ఎంప్లాయీస్. అండ్ సెకండ్ వన్ ఈజ్ స్ట్రెంథనింగ్ ద ఆర్గ్యుమెంట్. And third one, it was advertised that the blood donation camps would be open from 8 a.m. onwards. However, the camp was actually begin at 11 a.m. Actually advertised at 8 o'clock, but where it started at 11 o'clock because of what? Mismanagement of by employees. This is again strengthening the argument. Because there is a fault in the employees. Second one and third one, there is a fault in the employees, but as in the first one, it was not in the hands of the employees. And fourth one, many potential donors were not assisted properly. Assisted properly by whom? Again by the employees. It is again strengthening rather than weakening. The reason is employees inefficiency. Next one, few people were feeling giddy after the blood donation, and rather than provided with extra beds to rest, they were made to stand in the queue for signature. And this is again mismanagement of the employees. Hence, 4 are the reasons which were not 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the reasons which are not effectively done by the employees, isn't it? Hence, these 4 strengthening the above argument that the employees, because of the mismanagement of the employees only, it was failed. But as the first one, it is not just because of, it is not because of the employees, it is because of some other reason. Clear now? The question is about what? Weakening. Hence, only choice 1 is the answer. Done with this? Then coming to question number 2. Now 2 to 6, how many persons are there? 8 people are there in total. 8 people are there in total. 8 people A, B, C, D, F, G and H were born on 4 different dates, 7, 9, 16 and 19. 7, 9, 16, 19, 7, 9, 16, 7, 9, 16 and 7, 9, 16 and 19. And what are the months? Now this is in the month of March, and what is the other month here? And July. And this is in the month of July. Again the same date, 7, 9, 16 and 19. Clear now? 8 people. These 8 people were born on 4 different dates in 2 different months. In 2 different months. As done with this, then the ones born on a date which is a perfect square like a color. Perfect square among these 4. Perfect square is what? 9, 16 colors. What are the colors? Tell me. Blue, yellow, green and red. Now the persons who were born on these 9 and 16 likes colors, and the persons who were born on 7 and 19. That is prime number dates, and likes fruits. What are those fruits? Apple, mango, cherry, and apple, mango, cherry and banana. Hence 4 fruits and 4 colors. Hence, then condition number. None of the given information is necessarily in the same order. No one was born on any other date rather than the given. Then condition number 1. The one who likes yellow was born in March. Yellow means color. Color in March, either it could be 9 or 16, isn't it? And how many possibilities do we have? We will have some 2 possibilities. What are those 2 possibilities? Either it could be 9 or 16. The one who likes yellow was born in March on a date which is a perfect square. Hence, yellow could be either 9, one possibility, and the second possibility, what is the second possibility here? It could be on 16. Hence, yellow could be on 16. Done? As there are 2 possibilities, we have taken these 2 possibilities simultaneously. The next one, on a perfect square. No one was born between the one who likes yellow and D. Between yellow and D, no one was born. That means yellow and D must be consecutive. Hence, in case 1, this is case 1 and this is case 2. In case 1, this D can be either on 9th or 19th. And in case 2, D can be either on 7 or 16th. Isn't it? 2 possibilities in each of these 2 cases. And D does not like any of the given colors. D does not like colors. As D does not like colors, D does not born on 9 or 16. As D cannot be 9 or 16, hence in case 1, D cannot be on 9, and in case 2, D cannot be on 16, isn't it? And tell me, where should this D? D must be 19th, D must be 19 in case 1, and here in this one, and in case 2, D must be on 7. Done with this? Now we have fixed with D as well. Now this D could be either 19th of March or 7th of March. Only 3 people were born between D and the one who likes mango. D and mango, there must be exactly 3 people. And in case 1, 2, 3, and the person who likes mango must be on 19th of, born on 19th of July, mango. And in case 1, D and mango, how many persons? 3 persons. 1, 2, and 3. And this mango, the person who likes mango, born on 7th July. Between D and mango, there must be exactly 3. No one was born between the one who likes mango and blue. Mango and blue, and see here, blue must be 16th, and blue, in this one, blue must be on which one? Blue must be on 9th only. Why blue must be on 9th? Blue must be on 9th because blue must be either 9 or 16. Here mango, adjacent to mango, this is 19 and this is 9, hence we are opting for 9. And the person who likes blue was born either on 9th of July or 16th of July. Next one. The number of people born after the one who likes blue is 1 lesser than the number of people before A. Before A, if there are 2 persons, after A there must be, before A if there are 2 persons, and after A, after blue that person must be only 1. After blue 1 person, before A 2 persons. After blue 2 persons, before A 3 persons, isn't it? Hence in this one, after blue how many persons are there? 1 person. Hence before A how many persons should be there? 2 persons. Hence in this one, A must be on 16th. Then coming to this one, after blue how many persons are there? 2 persons. Hence before this A, how many persons should be there? 3 persons. Hence A must be on 19th. Are you following or not? After blue is 1 lesser than the number of persons before A. Before A, after blue there is 1, hence before A there must be 2. After blue there are 2, before A there must be 3. Isn't it? And this is again very important information statement, because in these days he has started giving this information as well. Number of persons after B is same as number of persons before A, and number of persons after B is 1 more than the number of persons before this A, isn't it? And this is where the statement stands. And C does not like any of the given colors. As C does not like any of the given colors, and C must be either 7 or 19. He must like fruit. 7 or 19, C is 7 or 19. As C is 7 or 19 and was born after the one who likes blue. And after the one who likes blue, hence in the first case C must be here, and in the second case, and 7 or 19 in the second case also, C must be on 19, isn't it? And next one, the one who likes green was born in the same month as D. Green and D must be in the same month. Now green and D must be in the same month. In first case, D was born in the month of March, and this green must also be must in the same month. But where is green? Whatever this green, colors is 9 and 16. Hence this person who likes green must be either 9 or 16 in March. Out of which 16 is already yellow, hence this must be green. Are you following or not? Done with this? Green, yellow, blue were done. Now we are left with red, and this red must be what? 9 or 16, hence this red must be here. Now in first case all the colors were finalized. Then coming to this one, the one who likes green was born in the same month as D. Same month as D, D was born in the month of March, hence this green must be in the month of March only, and this green likes either 9 or 16th of March. 9 is already yellow, hence green must be 16. Now yellow, green, blue were done. Now we are left with one more color, that is red, and rest must be on 16th. We have done with the colors. Then only 2 people were born between the one who likes green and H. Between green and H, how many persons are there? There are only 2 people. As green is here, only 2 people, hence H must be on 7th July in case 1. Between green and H there must be 2, green is here and H must be here, 9th of July. H is 9th of July. Only 2 people were born between the one who likes green and H. And the one who likes cherry was born in the same month as H. H and cherry must be in the same month. H and cherry were in the same month. Cherry is what? Cherry is a fruit and must be either 7 or 19. Now in case 1, H is what? 7 or 19. All these 3 were already done. 19 is already completed. Hence cherry must be where? Cherry must be H. Can you take like this or not? Here no information given that H does not like cherry. Is there any information like that? No. Hence H can like cherry as well, isn't it? H can be cherry. Next one, H and cherry must be in the same month. Cherry is a fruit. It must be, cherry is a fruit. It must be 7 or 19th in July. 7 or 19th in July. Hence cherry must be at this place. Done with this? H and cherry. The next one. The one who likes cherry was born in the same month as H. The one who likes apple was born immediately before B. B does not like mango. As B does not like mango, B cannot be at this place. As B cannot be at this place, tell me whether B can be here or not. Whether B can be at this place or not. If B is here, the previous one must be, the previous one will be apple. The one who likes apple was born immediately before. If B is here, apple must be D. Then B cannot be at this place, isn't it? Because apple cannot be before this B and B cannot. B cannot be here as well. Then what is the only possibility? B is on 9th and apple must be here. Are you following or not? Next, coming to this one, B is not mango and B and apple. Where can this B be? B must be on 9th and apple must be on the 1st, on 7th. B and apple, in both the cases it is one and the same. B does not like mango, we have taken that information as well. B does not like mango. As many people were born before B, as many after G. Now one more information. What do you mean by this information here? As many people before B. Before B, number of persons equals to number of persons after G. And this is how to represent the data. If there is one person before B, one person must be after this G. 2 persons before B, 2 persons must be after G. Next one, see here, in case 1, how many persons before B? 1. Hence, how many persons must be after G? 1. Hence, G must be 16th of July. Then coming to this one, before B in case 2, there is only 1. After this G also there must be only 1. Hence, B and G are also finalized. Next one, E does not like any of the given colors. Hence, E must like fruit. As E likes fruit, hence in case 1 E must be apple and E does not like fruit as E does not like any color, isn't it? E does not like color. Hence, E cannot be at this place and E does not like any color. Hence, E must be at this place. Are you following or not? E must be mango. And E is apple and E is mango. F likes a color but not green. Hence, F likes what? F likes a color but not green. Finally, what happened to this one? F likes a color but not green. Hence, F must be at this place. He likes red. And what is left over here? Mango, cherry, apple were done. Mango, cherry, apple. And the next one is banana. Hence, this D likes banana. Then in case 2, yes, what is the answer here? And regarding this F, finally F must be here. If F is here, F likes green. What is the information here? F likes a color but not green. Done? Hence, case 2 is completely ruled out. Till the last statement, both the cases are valid, isn't it? But yes, finally what happens here? Finally we got that F likes green. The statement is F does not like green. And this is how these 8 persons were born on different dates in 2 different months. And they likes colors and this one. Earlier it was given in the examination model. As it is question that was given in the examination. Yes, tell me how many times we read the information. We read the information only once. Accordingly, we have represented the data. Time ఎందుకండి మీకు ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడానికి టైం పట్టింది అవునా కదా రెండు సైమల్టేనియస్గా చేస్తే మీకు టైం ఎక్కడ పడుతుంది మిస్ అయ్యే ఛాన్స్ కూడా లేదు 2 to 3 minutes ఎక్కువ టైం పట్టినప్పుడు కూడా మనకు డెఫినెట్గా వస్తుంది అది క్లర్క్ ఇది పిఓ అంతే కదండి నెక్స్ట్ వన్ ఎస్ 2 to 6 done ఎస్ write down this one write down both the cases write down both the cases and finally and practice both the cases simultaneously at your home and only by doing so you can able to solve the questions and this is about question numbers 2 to 6 then question numbers 7 to 11 has completed writing this, make it fast. EBAD HFGC. Next one, question number 7 to 11. Shall I start with this one, 7 to 11? Or do you require some more time to write down this? Yes, make it fast. Then question number 7 to 11. Now in this 7 to 11, what is the information given? Tell me. Now in this 7 to 11, 8 people PQRS, WXYZ are sitting around a square table facing the center. All the persons are facing towards the center clearly given. And 4 people are seated at the corners and 4 in the middle of the sides of the table. The ages of the ones seated at the middle of the sides is a multiple of 3 and those that are seated at the corners is a multiple of 2. This again given in the examination, isn't it? Now in that examination square table and 4 at the centers, 4 at the corners and multiples of 9 and multiples of 6 were given. 9 and 6 were given, 1 at the corner, 1 at the center. The persons who are at the corners are away, centers are facing towards the center. That's what the actual question given in the examination. Okay? Then next one, 7 to 11. Now in this question number 7 to 11, square table. As it is a square table, 8 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the persons are facing towards the center only. The persons at the center are multiples of 3 and at the corners is multiples of. The ages of the ones seated at the middle of the sides are multiples of 3 and those that are the corners are multiples of 2. And P sits second to the right of 44. Whatever this 44 is a multiple of 3 or multiple of 2? It is a multiple of 2. As it is a multiple of 2 and this person must be at the corner. At which corner? At any one of the corners. We can fix this one. Now I am fixing the person who is 44 years old at this place. P sits second to the right. P sits second to the right, P will be here. That means P is also a multiple of 2, isn't it? And one of the immediate neighbors of P is 39-year-old. One of the immediate neighbors of P is 39-year-old. This 39-year-old can be here or 39-year-old can be here. How many possibilities do we have? We have some 2 possibilities. Because 39 is an immediate neighbor of P. Either left hand side of P or right hand side of P is not given. Hence immediate neighbor. There are 2 possibilities. Only 2 people between 39-year-old and Q. 39-year-old and Q. Hence only 2 people. Q can be here. If 39 is here, Q can be either here or here. Only 2 people. If 39 is here, Q can be here or here. Isn't it? Only 2 people. Hence there are n number of possibilities. And Q, only 2 people sit between 39-year-old and Q when counted from either left or right of Q. Either left or right of Q, only two people between 39 and Q, isn't it? 39 and Q. Next one, Q is not 44-year-old. Q is not 44-year-old. W sits second to the left of Q. As W sits second to the left of Q, Q cannot be at this place. Are you agreeing this one or not? If Q sits at this place, P and W must be in the same place, which is not possible. As Q cannot be here, and so where should this Q? Q must be at this place only. Now the position of Q is fixed. As the position of Q is fixed here, Q at this place. Then W sits second to the left of Q, hence where should this W? W must be at this place. W sits second to the left of Q. Only two people sit between 39-year-old and Q, and when counted, Q is not 44, W sits second to the left of Q, 39 is still in two different places. S sits to the immediate right of 15-year-old. S is to the immediate right of 15-year-old. Tell me what should be the position of S. S is to the immediate right of 15-year-old. This 15-year-old must be where? Now can S 15-year-old must be multiple of 3 at the center. Tell me whether S can be at this place or not. If S is here, S sits to the immediate right of 15-year-old. Now tell me whether 15-year-old can be here. If 15-year-old is here, S and W must be in the same place, which is not possible. Can 15-year-old be here? If 15-year-old is here, then S and Q must be in the same place, which is not possible. Can 15-year-old be here? It is not possible. If 15-year-old is here, S and P must be in the same place, which is not possible. Hence, what is the only possibility left over here? 15-year-old is here. If 15-year-old is here and S is to the immediate right of 15-year-old, S is 45-year-old. Are you following this one or not? Then we have finalized this S and 15 by taking the possibilities to this 15. Now 15 and S were finalized. Next one. S sits to the immediate right of the 15-year-old. Only 3 people between 15-year-old and Z. Among these 8 persons, with 3 persons in between is nothing but they are opposite to each other. Z is opposite to 15-year-old. The difference between the ages of Z and the one seated second to the left of Z is 6 years. Z and seated second to the left of Z is 6 years, isn't it? Second to the left of Z is the difference between these 2 persons must be 6 years. And one of the immediate neighbors of P is 39-year-old. Only 2 people between 39-year-old and Q, 39-year-old and Q. And when counted from left or Q is not 44, W sits second to the left of Q, W sits and S sits to the immediate right. 3 people between 15-year-old and Z. Difference between ages of Z and the one seated second to the left of Z is 6, isn't it? 6 years. Z is younger than S. As Z is younger than S, now sir, Z is younger than S, and both the immediate neighbors of S are younger than S. Both the immediate neighbors of S are younger than S. Next one, the 22-year-old sits second to the right of 10-year-old. 22-year-old is multiples of 2. 22-year-old sits second to the right of whom? Sits second to the right of 10-year-old. That means 10 and 22 must be where? 10 and 22 must be at the corners, isn't it? And P is not 10-year-old. As P is not 10-year-old, then who is 10-year-old? W is 10-year-old. If W is 10-year-old and Q is 22-year-old. 22-year-old is seated second to the right of W, second to the right of 10-year-old, and P is not 10-year-old. Y sits to the immediate left of Z. Y sits to the immediate left of, it is not Z, it is 22-year-old. Y sits to the immediate left of 22-year-old. As Y sits to the immediate left of 22-year-old, Y must be at this place. Y sits to the immediate left of 22-year-old, Y is 51-year-old. Y is 51-year-old, and R is more than 20 years old. R is more than 20 years old. As R is more than 20 years old, and what should be the position of this R? R must be at the corner only, isn't it? As R is at this corner, R cannot be, R is more than 21-year-old. R cannot be at this place, isn't it? As R cannot be here, R cannot be here. Hence, where should this R? R must be at this place. isn't it? R is more than 21-year-old. Why is R is more than 20 years old? X is 24 years younger than R. X is 24 years younger than R. R is, what is the value of R? X is 24. Now if you take R is 39, 39 minus 24, how much? 15. Hence one of the value must be 15. Hence who must be that person? Hence X must be here. If X is here, then R39 is here. We have finalized this R or not? Because the difference between these two must be how much? 24 is the difference. If you get 24, then only 15 is the other number. Other number 15 is one of the ages of one other person. And P is 3 years younger than X. As P is 3 years younger than X, X is 15 and P is 12-year-old, this person P must be 12-year-old. Earlier one more information given. What is one more information here? The difference between these two persons is 6-year-old. The difference between the ages of Z and the one seated second to the left of Z is 6 years old. Now this is Z and this is 6-year-old. Hence what should be the value of Z? This value of Z could be either 33 or 39 minus 6 33 or 39 plus 6 45. There are two possibilities, isn't it? The difference between must be 6. But whereas this Z is younger than S. As Z is younger than S, Z cannot be 45. As Z cannot be 45, Z must be 13. Clear now? What else is left over here? All the persons were fixed or not? X, Q, Y, W, Z, P, R, S. And the ages, X is 15-year-old, next one is 22, and Y is 51, W is 10, Z is 33, P is 12, R is 39, and S is 44. Done with this arrangement? Finally, Z is 33-year-old. S, note on this one. And this is about question numbers 7 to 11. After this 7 to 11, then let us start working question numbers 12 to 16. As in 12 to 16, what is the information here? First write down this. Then let us start with this 12 to 16. Now in this 12 to 16, 7 mobile manufacturing companies. Now the manufacturing companies were given. What are the companies here? 7 companies. SBI, PNB, ING, HDFC, ICICI, CSB, IOB, having their plants in different places, namely Maharashtra. Here he is talking about states only. Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Haryana, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal and Bihar, not in the respective order. And the companies making contract with dealers such as TCS, Microsoft, Wipro, dealers list is also given. And the next one, cities. And they were placed in different cities. How many parameters do we have? We have some 4 parameters, including this manufacturing company, isn't it? Now it comes under 4 parameter distribution. Then more than 2 parameter distribution, how to solve this one we have clearly explained in the class. Now in the process of, what do we call that process? Column method, isn't it? Now in single parameter or 2 parameters we solve through the grid method. Here we solve this one through the column method, isn't it? More than 1 parameter, column method. Then question numbers 12 to 16. Now in this 12 to 16, first in this one, SBI, next what are the remaining? PNB, SBI, PNB, ING, HDFC, ICICI, next one ICICI, CSB and IOB. And IOB are the 7, next one are the 7 given. As what are the other things left over here? Now we need to discuss about ING, HDFC, ICICI, CSB, IOB. And next one. And here we need to talk about the states. Next one, the companies, isn't it? Here the second is what about? This is about company. And the next one, what is the other thing left over here? After this company, one more parameter, that is the dealer. After this dealer, one more parameter, the city, isn't it? Now these are the four parameters given: state, company, dealer, and state, dealer, and city, isn't it? And state and dealer is one and the same. Company and dealer is one and the same, isn't it? Company and dealer is one and the same. Company and dealer is one and the same. Finally, the state. S, and this is the company, and this is the city. టైం తక్కువప్పటికే ఎందుకు నీకు పొరపడ చెప్తే కదా వచ్చేస్తాను నువ్వేమాత్రం Yes. Now in this one, then condition number 1. Now what is condition number 1 in this? Not respected in the same order. IBM and Intel. Now here he is talking about this. IBM and Intel are not contract with Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. IBM, Intel. Now these are what? Companies. IBM and Intel. IBM, Intel, and these two are what? These two are not with Andhra Pradesh, and IBM and Intel are not contract with Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal banks. West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh. Hence West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh cannot be this one. This is how we are representing the data. West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh cannot be IBM and Intel. That is the first statement. Next one, either SBI or IOB likes to contract with Wipro, which is not located in Kolkata and Hyderabad. And which two? Either SBI or IOB is what? SBI or IOB likes to contract with which company? The company is Wipro, and that Wipro is not present in, was not located in Kolkata and Hyderabad. Hence Kolkata and Hyderabad, and this is also ruled out. Kolkata and Hyderabad. Either SBI or IOB is Wipro and it is not Kolkata and Hyderabad. This cross represents that does not belong. Next one. The dealer which located in Mumbai contracted with the city, with the bank that is located in Haryana. State is Haryana, isn't it? And what is the city? City is Mumbai. State is Haryana and the city is Mumbai. And city is Mumbai. Mumbai contract with the bank that is located in Haryana. CSB contract with the Hyderabad based dealer. CSB, and the city is what? City is Hyderabad. CSB is with Hyderabad dealer, Hyderabad based dealer, and is not located in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. and this Hyderabad is not located, and this is not located in CSB is not located in Hyderabad, Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Is not located in Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. Hence Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh is ruled out. Clear now? Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu cannot be CSB. That's how we are representing the data. Asus is Bangalore based dealer. Company is what? Asus, and city is what? City is Bangalore. And Asus is Bangalore based dealer. And Kolkata based dealer deals with not with IOB and SBI. SBI does not. And this Kolkata cannot be here. Does not with SBI and IOB. IOB, Kolkata cannot be here. Are you following or not? Kolkata cannot be in these two places. Clear now? Kolkata cannot be in these two places. The space is very little space, we are managing in that space. Next one. Maharashtra and Karnataka. Next one is what? Maharashtra and Karnataka. Based companies making contract with Delhi and Patna. Maharashtra is what? Maharashtra is with which one? Maharashtra is with Delhi and Maharashtra is, and Karnataka is with Patna. Karnataka is with Patna, and these two are clearly given. Maharashtra, Delhi, Karnataka and Patna. Based dealers respectively, the word respectively is given. SBI is not serving to the Delhi and Mumbai. SBI, Delhi ruled out. And ఇప్పటికే సరిపోదు టైం. ఇదేమో ఈ మధ్యలో ఏదో వస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ఎవరు? ఇంగ్లీష్ ఎవరు? నరేష్ సారా? మా ఆయన టైంకి వచ్చేస్తారు, ఒక 10 నిమిషాలు ముందే వస్తారు. ఎంత ఎక్కువ ఉన్నారు? Yes, Asus is Bangalore. Maharashtra and Karnataka companies making contract with Delhi and Patna based dealers respectively. We have taken that information as well. SBI is not serving in Delhi and Mumbai based dealer. Delhi, Mumbai is ruled out. ING having plant in Bihar. ING and plant in Bihar. Hence, this is fixed, definite information. Having plant in Bihar. HDFC do not deal with dealers of Chennai, Mumbai. And HDFC Chennai is ruled out. Mumbai is ruled out, isn't it? And also Asus. Asus is also ruled. As Asus is ruled out, Bangalore cannot be here because Asus and Bangalore must be together, and is not Asus as well. Then the Mumbai-based Microsoft. Mumbai-based Microsoft does not contract with ICICI and PNB. Mumbai-based Mumbai. And Mumbai-based what? Mumbai-based ICICI. Now Mumbai-based ICICI means this Haryana, Mumbai and ICICI must be together, isn't it? Haryana, ICICI and Mumbai, and Haryana, ICICI and Mumbai Microsoft does not deal with ICICI and PNB, isn't it? The Mumbai-based Microsoft, sorry, Mumbai-based what? Mumbai-based Microsoft. Now this Mumbai-based Microsoft, now this is Mumbai-based Microsoft, Mumbai-based Microsoft does not, Mumbai-based Microsoft does not contract with ICICI and PNB. Hence ICICI and PNB, now PNB cannot be this one, Microsoft cannot be here and Microsoft cannot be here. Mumbai-based Microsoft does not contract with ICICI and PNB. IOB, which is located in Haryana. IOB state is clearly given Haryana. As Haryana is given, Haryana is what? Haryana is Microsoft. As Haryana is Microsoft, and what is the city? And city is Bangalore. Now we can able to finalize this, isn't it? Hence Mumbai at this place is ruled out now because we already got this Microsoft at these two places. Next one. And IOB, which is located in Haryana, does not deal with Tamil Nadu based TCS dealer. And Tamil Nadu based TCS dealer. And TCS is what? Tamil Nadu and TCS must be together, isn't it? Tamil Nadu and TCS must be together. Asus will contract with Bihar based company. Asus Bihar. And Asus is here. And Asus is what? We have taken earlier. Asus is Bangalore. And this must be Bangalore. And this is Bangalore is also, sorry, this is Mumbai. Haryana Microsoft Mumbai, isn't it? Haryana Microsoft Mumbai. Haryana Microsoft, this must be what? This must be Mumbai. And if this is Mumbai, Mumbai, and what is left over here? Asus Bangalore. Asus Bangalore must be at this place. Asus and Bangalore. Done with this? Chennai based dealer making deal with ICICI. ICICI, and what is the city? Chennai. Chennai is ICICI and does not located in Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. And AP and West Bengal ruled out. AP cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here, isn't it? And Mahendra is not from Patna. Mahendra is not from Patna. And Maharashtra and Delhi must be together, isn't it? Maharashtra, Delhi, and Karnataka and Patna. And Kolkata, Mahendra is not from Patna and Kolkata and makes deal with PNB. And who makes deal with PNB? Mahendra deals with PNB. Now this is Mahendra deals with PNB. Then what else is left over now? Then SBI or IOB must be Wipro, out of which IOB is from, IOB is what? Microsoft. As IOB is Microsoft, now I am taking the first information. SBI or IOB must be Wipro, IOB is Microsoft, and this SBI must be Wipro. Are you following this one or not? As of now we have represented the data, now we are adjusting the given data. Wipro, and but not Kolkata and Hyderabad. Hyderabad here also ruled out. Kolkata cannot be here, Delhi cannot be here, Mumbai cannot be here, Hyderabad cannot be here, Bangalore cannot be here, Chennai cannot be here. Then what is only left over here? Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Kolkata and Delhi. Hence Patna is left over. As Patna is left over, and the Patna is what? Patna is from Karnataka. Hence SBI, Karnataka, Wipro. Hence we have used this information and this information as well. Karnataka is Patna. Next one. IBM and West Bengal and Andhra Pradesh, Haryana, as this is also done. Tamil Nadu and TCS. Now Tamil Nadu and TCS, which is Tamil Nadu and TCS here? And Maharashtra and Delhi is also left over here. Maharashtra and Delhi, where can this Delhi be? Delhi. Delhi can be either HDFC or PNB, isn't it? Only two possibilities for this Delhi, either PNB or HDFC. Out of which, tell me whether HDFC, anything regarding this HDFC here? Wipro, Mahendra, Asus, Microsoft, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai, Patna. And what are left over here? Two more are left over. And what are the cities left over? Tell me. One is Delhi and another one is Delhi and Kolkata. Delhi and Kolkata, as Delhi and Kolkata can be here, hence Kolkata. Tell me what is the position of this Kolkata here? SBI IOB cannot be Kolkata and IOB. IOB cannot be Kolkata, isn't it? Kolkata cannot be at this place. Now Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore cannot be here. As Mumbai cannot be here, Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore. Chennai, Mumbai, Bangalore we have already done, and Kolkata, Delhi, Mumbai were also done. Then we are left with what? Tamil Nadu and TCS. Chennai based dealer making deal with ICICI. Chennai, ICICI, which is not located in Andhra Pradesh. Which is not located in Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. As Andhra Pradesh cannot be in these two places. As Andhra Pradesh cannot be in these two places, then tell me where should this Andhra Pradesh be? Andhra Pradesh cannot be IBM and Intel as well. Andhra Pradesh cannot be IBM, cannot be Intel, isn't it? Cannot be IBM and Intel. Then what is the other possibility left over? ING is having Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh can be HDFC, isn't it? If Andhra Pradesh, AP cannot be here and AP cannot be here. As Andhra Pradesh cannot be in these two places, tell me whether we can take Andhra Pradesh at this place or not. If Andhra Pradesh is here, then what is left over here? Maharashtra and Delhi is left over. Maharashtra and Delhi, these two must be together. As Maharashtra and Delhi is together, and this will be Maharashtra and this will be Delhi. Maharashtra and Delhi were here. Patna, Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Mumbai done. Then what is left over here? As tell me the city which is left over, Kolkata. And Kolkata is left over. If Kolkata is left over, then and IBM and Intel cannot be Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh is here and West Bengal cannot be at this place. As West Bengal cannot be ICICI, and where should this West Bengal be? West Bengal must be CSB. If West Bengal is CSB, then what is left over here? Tamil Nadu. And this Tamil Nadu must be here, isn't it? Chennai based dealer making with ICICI, which is not located, Tamil Nadu is here. If Tamil Nadu is here, then Tamil Nadu and TCS, this is fixed. TCS is fixed. And AP is not Intex or AP is not IBM or Intel. As IBM is not Intel, as the first information. What is the first information here? Now we are left with the first information. IBM and Intel are not contract with Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal based. IBM and Intel are not contract with Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. IBM and Intel were not with Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal. Hence, IBM. And finally, we are left with what? Wipro, Mahindra, Asus, Chennai, TCS and Microsoft. And finally, what is the information? IBM and Intel are not contract with Andhra Pradesh. IBM is not Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal is not Andhra Pradesh. Next one. And West Bengal based banks respectively, IBM and Intel not with Andhra Pradesh and West Bengal respectively. IBM is not Andhra Pradesh. As IBM is not Andhra Pradesh, then which is IBM? This will be IBM. If this is IBM, this must be Intel. Then the word respectively is given. And this is the order in which these 7 companies, states, company and dealer and the city. SBI, PNB, ING, HDFC, ICICI, CSB, IOB, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal, Haryana. And the next one is Wipro, Mahindra, Asus, Intel, TCS, IBM, Microsoft. And the next one, Patna, Delhi, Bangalore, Kolkata, Chennai, Hyderabad and Mumbai. Now this is about question numbers 12 to 16. The next one 17 onwards. Now question number 17 onwards. Yes, write down this first. Now question number 17. Accidents of heavy vehicles as well as light vehicles have become very frequent. Accidents of what? Accidents of heavy vehicles as well as light vehicles have become very frequent, especially during night hours. At the Circle J of City Y. At the Circle J of what? Circle J of City Y. Here his focus is on Circle J of City Y. Then which of the following cannot be a reason for increased number of accidents in area J in the last 15 days? Now we should discuss about area J. It is not about K. And if the question is about K, none of this is the answer because no information about K at all. Whether that area K is there in city Y or not, there is also no information. Here he is talking about Circle J. Now we should talk about this area J only. Area J, and in fact Circle J could be more appropriate. Hence, which of the following cannot be a reason for increased number of accidents? Now in this circle, okay, increased number of accidents were there, and in the last 15 days, which one cannot be the reason for the accidents? Done? No, sir, except one, the remaining 4 are reasons. One cannot be the reason. Now we should identify which cannot be the reason. Then first one, people have been violating traffic rules at the circle during late night hours, as traffic police does not keep a vigil during night. Very frequent during late night hours. Here in this one also the focus is regarding late night hours. Here also late night hours. What is the reason here? Whether this can be the reason for the increased accidents or not. As there is no police, hence what happens here, people are not following traffic rules. As these people are not following traffic rules, there is every chance of increasing the accidents. Hence this is one of the reason. It cannot be the reason, isn't it? Hence it cannot be your answer. Then second one, there are several potholes on the road near Circle J. Now Circle J, there are many potholes. If there are potholes, what happens here? Then again irregular traffic will be there. If there are potholes, suddenly what happens is the person who is going straight suddenly turns left or right, isn't it? Hence there is a chance for accidents. Hence potholes, because of potholes, the chances of occurring accidents will be more. And this can be one of the reason, but where the question is about cannot be a reason. And street lights at the circle have been malfunctioning, leading to poor visibility. That means there is no visibility clearly. As there is no visibility, then what happens here? Chances of accidents are more. And this is one of the reason for the accidents, hence it cannot be your answer. Fourth one, the 1 kilometer road towards the circle from north direction is under construction. From the past 1 month, here he is talking about last 15 days. These last 15 days comes under this 1 month or not? 1 month. Causing inconvenience to the passengers to travel via that route. Tell me whether this cannot be the reason or not for the accidents. Now the first 3 I have explained why they can be the reasons. Now the fourth one, fifth one. Heavy vehicles cross the speed limit in the city during late night hours. During late night hours, heavy vehicles crossing the speed limit. And this is one of the reason for the accidents. Hence, 4 cannot be the reason. Hence, what is your answer here? 4 cannot be the reason. Tell me why 4 cannot be the reason? We have eliminated the remaining choices, that is fine. Why 4 cannot be the reason? Because the 1 kilometer road towards the circle from north direction is under construction. 1 kilometer road is under construction from past 1 month. And during these 15 days, what happens here? During this 1 month, causing inconvenience to the passengers to travel through that road. That means there is no possibility for these passengers to move on that road at all. As there is no possibility for these persons to move through that road, is there any possibility for the accidents? అసలు జనం వెళ్ళడానికే భయపడుతున్నారు, అసలు వెళ్ళట్లేదు, ఎవరు ట్రాఫిక్ జామ్స్ అవుతున్నాయి, అసలు మూవ్మెంటే లేదు. అసలు ట్రాఫిక్ మూవ్మెంటే లేనప్పుడు యాక్సిడెంట్స్ అవుతాయా? మనకి రెగ్యులర్గా చూడండి యాక్సిడెంట్స్ ఎక్కడ అవుతున్నాయి, మనకి అవుటర్ రింగ్ రోడ్ అవుతాయి, మీకు అమీర్పేటలో ఎక్కువ అవ్వవు. అమీర్పేటలో ఎందుకు ఎక్కువ అవ్వవు? అసలు బండి కదలడానికే ఛాన్స్ లేదు మీకు. బండే కదలినప్పుడు మీకు ఇంకా యాక్సిడెంట్ ఏమవుతుంది, isn't it? And the safest side is what? If the traffic is more, occurring accidents is very, very less. Maybe just a small, okay, hits will be there, but whereas major accidents cannot happen. Hence, what is the reason here? There is no possibility for the vehicles to move in this road, as there is no possibility, no chance of occurring the accident, and this cannot be the reason. Done with this? Hence, what is your answer here? 17th, it is choice 4 is the answer. Though it is given as choice 1, it cannot be choice 1, it is choice 4. First one can be your answer or not? Yes, it is the answer. People are violating the traffic rules. As violating the traffic rules, there is every chance of occurring the accidents. Second one, there are several potholes on the road near Circle J. Potholes. If the potholes are there, what happens here? If potholes are there, now there are 2 to 3 different possibilities. Potholes are there, suddenly what happens? The person who is going straight will turn suddenly left or right. Then what happens here? Then there is a chance of accidents. Or if he is going straight, he will fall. If he falls, then the person who is coming behind him, he will also fall. అంత టైం లేదు వాడికి అసలు. పాట్ హోల్స్ విపరీతంగా ఉన్నాయి. దేర్ ఆర్ సెవరల్ పాట్ హోల్స్ ఆన్ ద రోడ్ నియర్ సర్కిల్ జే. అందుకే పాట్ హోల్స్ ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? నైట్ టైం, పర్టికులర్లీ నైట్ టైం. నైట్ టైం vehicles will be very less. As vehicles are very less, people go on speed. If they go on speed, they cannot, okay, see that potholes. Straight away they will fall into that potholes. The chances of accidents are more. And 17th one. Then question number 18 onwards. 18 onwards it comes under which one? 18 onwards, question numbers 18. All these comes under data sufficiency. Now, are all. This is a dangerous way of asking the question. Are. Is and ARER. Whenever these two questions is and are is given, and this is yes or no type of questions. Whenever there is yes or no type of questions, now we should definitely say true or definitely say no. Definitely yes or definitely no. If it is definitely yes, yes it can be your answer. Definitely no, then also it is your answer. Is and are yes and no type of questions, isn't it? Then coming to this one, are all the 6 people A, B, C, D, E and F are seated around a circular table facing the center? Now his question is whether all the persons are facing towards the center or not. Tell me whether all the persons are facing the center, or tell me they are not facing the center. Anything can be your answer. Then coming to the first one, A sits second to the right of D. How many persons are there? 6 people. As 6 people are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A sits second to the right of D, and only 2 people sit between A and B, 1 person between A and C. If A sits second to the right of D, now let us take D is facing the center, then A will be here. That is one possibility. What is the second possibility here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If D is away and A sits second to the right of D. A sits second to the right of D, only 2 people between A and B. 2 people between A and B is nothing but these 2 persons are opposite to each other. Only 1 person between E and C. 1 person between E and C, what is the possibility here? ERC or ERC. Then whatever the other person, F must be here. It is also 1 person between ERC, ERC and F must be here. Isn't it? Now, who is the person here? D is the person. Hence, we cannot definitely say that whether all the persons are facing the center or anyone is away from the center. Hence, one alone is not sufficient. Isn't it? Then coming to the second one. What is the second one here? Only 2 people between D and C. As only 2 people between D and C, it is nothing but they are opposite to each other. And E sits to the immediate left of A. F sits to the immediate right of C. F is to the immediate right of C if F is here. Isn't it? Or F can be here. Again, we do not know exactly whether F is facing the center or away from the center. And second one is also not sufficient. Then by combining these two. If you combine these two, condition number 1 and condition number 2, now in condition number 2, 1, D, A sits second to the right of D. If D is facing the center, A will be here, or if D is away from the center, isn't it? And A will be here. And only 2 people between A and B, 2 people between A and B, A and B are opposite to each other, and 1 person between E and C. 1 person between E and C will be here, F will be here, one person between E and C, then F will be here. One person between E and C. Only two people between D and C. As only two people between D and C, this case is complete. Only two people between D and C means, hence C must be at this place only. Only two people between D and C. C is here. If C is here, E will be here. Here also only two people between D and C. Then C is here. C is here and E will be here. Only two people between D and C. E sits to the immediate left of A. As E is to the immediate left of A is facing the center, E sits to the immediate left of A. In this case, E sits to the immediate left of A is away from the center, E sits to the immediate left of A. F sits to the immediate right of C. F is to the immediate right of C. In this case, C is facing the center, then F is to the immediate right of C. F sits to the immediate right of C, then this person C is away from the center. Hence, in case 1, there are three persons who are facing the center. The remaining three persons can be towards the center or away from the center. Hence, we are not 100% sure whether all the persons are facing the center or anyone is away from the center. And similarly, here also, three persons are away from the center. Three persons are away from the center and the remaining persons, and whatever the remaining persons may be towards the center or away from the center. Either this can be possible or this can be possible. Hence, we are not 100% sure whether any person is facing away or all the persons are towards the center. Then what is your answer here? Data in both the statements are also together are not sufficient. Clear now? Now here. Now in this one I am adding one more statement like this. Third statement I am adding like this. Third statement, as listen this very carefully. Third statement, because I am not satisfied with the statements given. Now in one of the statements, third statement it is given. D sits to the right of, D sits to the immediate right of, D sits to the immediate right of both A and C. D sits to the immediate right of both A and C. Then tell me. Now in the place of statement 2, now I am taking this as statement 2. Then tell me what is your answer. D sits to the immediate right of both A and C. No information regarding the remaining three people. Isn't it? In total we are having only 6 persons. No information given about the remaining 3. Here the information is given about only 3 people. And in general what you people will do, as no information given about the remaining 3, you will completely eliminate this one. Then tell me whether choice 2 can be your answer or not. Yes antar, no antar. Rendu okesari avakoodu. Now sir, D sits to the immediate right of both A and C. Tell me. Adi udireyanడి, సెకండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్ తీసి పడేసా పక్కనే. ఇదే ఇప్పుడు మీ సెకండ్ స్టేట్మెంట్. అంత సోద అవసరం లేదు మనకు ఆన్సర్ రావాలంటే. ఇది ఒక్కదాంతో చెప్పండి. As D sits to the immediate right of both A and C, now D is here. If D is here, A and C must be in these two places in any order, either that way or this way, isn't it? If D is here, C and A. If A is here, D sits to the immediate right of A, then C must be away from the center. In this case, C is towards the center, A is away from the center. Are we getting any answer? Are we getting any answer to this one or not? Say yes or say no. How many yes, how many no? Deniki, yes ka no ka? Yes. Now sir, here either in this case or in this case, one thing which is clearly given is that one of the person must be away from the center. Here this person must be away, this person is also away. As one person is away from the center, the question is about all the persons are facing the center? No. I have a case wherein one person is away from the center, which means that all the persons are not facing towards the center is false. Am I getting the answer or not? Yes. All the persons are not facing the center. No. All the persons are not facing the center. Hence only 2 is your answer. Here we do not require all the elements. And here I have proven a case wherein one of the person is away from the center. As one of the person is away from the center, all the persons are facing the center is false. Clear now? And this is how to look into these data sufficiency type of questions. ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇచ్చుంటే మీరు మొత్తం బాల్తో పడేవారు rather than giving this much of statement. Clear? Then 19th one. Then question number 19. Yes, 19th one, coding and decoding. How is festival definitely coded in the given code language? How is the word definite festival coded in that language? Now, how is the word festival coded in this one? In a certain code language, festival time begins today and in time celebrate festival. Time, festival, in this one also time and festival. Festival time and festival time are the two words which are common. As two words are common and work in time limit. Work in time limit. Now if you observe here, in all the three statements, time is the word which is common. As time is common, we have a code which is common for this time. And with the help of the first and the second statement, festival is common. Hence festival is also will have a code. Are you getting the answer or not? Hence one alone is sufficient to determine the answer. And I am not bothered about what the answer, because data sufficiency we are not supposed to focus on the answer. And we should, rather than, we should focus on whether the given statement is sufficient or not to get a unique answer. Statement నుంచి నాకు ఆన్సర్ ఒకే ఆన్సర్ డెఫినెట్గా వస్తుందా లేదా చూడగలగాలి. ఆన్సర్ ఏది అనేది మనకు అనవసరం. And with the help of this one, as time is common in all the three statements, there is one code which is common. As time is cancelled, then festival will be left over. Festival is common between the first and the second statement. I will have a code for the festival as well. Hence I will get the code for festival. One alone is sufficient. Then coming to the second, and celebrate festival with joy. With festival, with and festival are the two words which are common, and every year with festival, again with festival, with festival, with festival. Two words are common, two codes are common, and the code for festival cannot be identified. Hence two alone is not sufficient. Only one alone is sufficient. As only one alone is sufficient, then choice, what is your choice? Choice 5 is the answer. Question number 19, choice 5. Then 20th. Among A, B, C, D, E and F, 6 persons are there, A, B, C, D, E and F, each having different height. Who is the second tallest? Now the question is about 6 persons are there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then who is the second tallest means? Now we need to find out the person who comes at the second position. Who is the second tallest? Then who is the second tallest? F is shorter than only one person. As F is shorter than only one person, then tell me what should be the position of F? Sorry, F is taller than only one person. As F is taller than only one person, F must be at this place. F is taller than only one person, that is the shortest person. F is taller than only one person, now we need to find out the person who is the second tallest. C is taller than A but shorter than E. C taller than A but shorter than E. A is not the shortest. As A is not the shortest, isn't it? Hence A can be here or A can be here. There are two possibilities for this A. Here it can be C can be here, E can be here or B can be here. Hence there are three possibilities for this second tallest. Hence this alone is not sufficient. Then statement 2. Only two people is taller than C, and C must be at the third place. A is taller than both F and B. A is taller than both F and B. E is taller than A. E is taller than A but not the tallest. E is not the tallest. E is not the tallest, that's what the information we have. Then tell me, now A is taller than whom? A is taller than F and B, and this E is taller than A. E must be here. As E is here, E cannot be at the first place. Tell me whether E can be at the fourth place? No, because there are at least 3 persons below this E. Hence E cannot be any one of these 4, 5, 6, cannot be on the third place, cannot be at the first place, hence E must be on the second place. Am I getting the answer or not? Hence in order to get this answer, what is your answer? Choice, only 2 alone is sufficient. Only 2 alone is sufficient. Then what is your answer? Choice 5 is the answer. Are you followed this one or not? Though the order we cannot define, the order is not finalized, but whereas the question is about the second tallest. Am I getting the second tallest or not? He is the second tallest. Though it is not clearly specified about the remaining persons, I can definitely say about the second tallest. And so only 2 alone is sufficient, choice 5. Clear? Chappan follow avutunnara leda? Then S, once again, statement 1, F is taller than only one person. F is shorter than only one person. Anna. Forget about the remaining. Tell me what is your answer then. Then it is either or. Why it is either or? As F is shorter than only one person, F must be at the second place. Though the information is not given about the remaining 5, I am not bothered about. Hence, who is at the second place? F is at the second place. Hence, this is what the importance we have with the words taller and shorter. As it is shorter given, I have fixed this one. If it is taller given, I will fix this F at this place. Clear? F is shorter than only one person, he is the second tallest. Then it will be either or. As of now, it is only 2 alone. Then question number 21st. Now in this question number 21, what is given in this one? In a building, ground floor is numbered 1 and so on, and 5 people. 5 people means, so how many floors are there? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 are the 5 floors. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are the 5 floors. Among these 5 floors, and T is living on a different floor. On which floor does Q lives? Now the question is about Q is living on which floor? And P and S live on even number of floors. As P and S, if P is here, S will be here, that is one possibility. And second possibility, P is on the fourth floor and S will be on the second floor. P and S live on even number of floors. 3 people between Q and T. As 3 people between Q and T, if Q is here, then T will be here. Or if Q is here, then T will be here. Q can be either on the first floor or on the 5th floor. And R lives on one of the floors above T. As R lives on one of the floors above T, T cannot be at this place. As T cannot be here, as T cannot be here, hence Q must be on the 5th floor. Am I getting the answer or not? Yes, 1 alone is sufficient. Then coming to the second one. P lives on an even number floor. P lives on an even number floor immediately above T. If P is here, T will be here. And in the second case, P is here, T will be here. Only one person lives between P and S. Only one person lives between P and S. P and S, there is one person. Here P and S, there must be one person. And only one person between R and T. One person between R and T, R is here. One person between R and T, R is here, and Q will be here. Are you getting the same answer or not? 2 alone is sufficient or not? 2 alone sufficient? What is the answer we are getting? Q is on the 5th floor. Fine. Chappan. Now here, why we have fixed this one here? This is fine, okay. Now what could be the other possibility in this place? P and T at this place. Now let us see once again. Here there is one more possibility. What is the second possibility? P and T is here, and only one person between P and S. One person between P and S, S will be here. If S is here, and R and T one person. T is here, R will be at this place. Then Q will be at this place. And with the help of condition number 2, Q can be either on the 1st floor or on the 5th floor. Am I getting a unique answer? No. Hence only 1 alone is sufficient. మరి సరిపోయింది అంటారు ఏంటి ఇక్కడ ఫిక్స్ చేసా అందుకే చూస్తున్నా ఎంతమంది చెప్తారని ఎవరు చెప్పట్లా 1 or 2 members కొద్దిగా కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అయ్యారు దట్ మీన్స్ దేర్ ఇస్ ఎ సెకండ్ పాసిబిలిటీ అని అందుకే నన్ను ఎప్పుడూ నమ్మద్దు క్వశ్చన్ నమ్ముకోండి క్లియర్ అండ్ ఇన్ దిస్ వన్ అండ్ దట్ టు పర్టికులర్లీ ఇన్ డేటా సఫిషియన్సీ we should always try to prove there is a second case. If there is a second case, this cannot be the answer. Hence, if you observe here in data sufficiency, I am giving most importance for what? The first preference will always be for more than one possibility. అందుకే చూడండి ఫస్ట్ డయాగ్రామ్ స్టార్ట్ చేయగానే సెకండ్ పాసిబిలిటీ ఉంటే వేసేస్తాం సెకండ్ వచ్చింది అనుకోండి దిస్ కెనాట్ బి ఆన్సర్ డన్ And this is about question number 21. Hence, what is your answer here? Only one alone is sufficient. Only one alone is sufficient choice, please. Only one alone sufficient choice 2 is the answer. Then next one, question number 22. Now in this question number 22, 5 birds are sitting on a wire facing north. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 facing north. And what is the position of myna with respect to bulbul? Myna with respect to what? Myna with respect to bulbul. Your answer should be regarding this myna. Myna with respect to bulbul. Then tell me, what is the position of this myna with respect to bulbul? Then statement 1. Parrot sits. Parrot sits second to the, parrot sits second from where? Parrot sits second from one of the ends. One of the ends means parrot can be here or the second possibility. What is the second possibility here? Parrot can be here. There are 2 possibilities for this parrot. Parrot sits second from one of the ends of the wire. One of the ends of the wire. Myna is an immediate neighbor of parrot. Myna. Myna can be here or myna can be here. Here also myna can be here and myna can be here. There are 2 possibilities in each of these. And more than 2 birds sit between myna and sparrow. More than 2 birds means myna cannot be here. As myna is here, sparrow will be here. More than 2 means 3. A myna cannot be here and sparrow will be here. More than 2 between myna and sparrow. Bulbul and cuckoo are immediate neighbors. If bulbul is here, cuckoo will be here, or if bulbul is here, cuckoo will be here. Similarly, here also BRC, BRC. Hence, what is the position of myna with respect to bulbul? If bulbul is here, myna is second to the left. Or if bulbul is here, myna is third to the left. Or if bulbul is here, myna is third to the right. Bulbul is here, third to the right. How many different answers? We are getting more than, isn't it? 4 different answers. Hence, one alone is not sufficient. As one alone is not sufficient, then coming to statement 2. Only 2 birds sit between parrot and parrot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If parrot is here and parrot and sparrow. And or if parrot is here, sparrow will be here. Only 2 in between. Then what is the second possibility? If parrot is here, sparrow will be here. Or if parrot is here, sparrow will be here. Only 2 birds sit between parrot and sparrow. And neither parrot nor cuckoo at any extreme ends of the row. Neither parrot nor cuckoo either ends of the row. Hence, parrot cannot be here. As parrot cannot be at this end, hence where should this parrot be? Parrot must be, if parrot is here, sparrow will be here, or if parrot is here, sparrow here. Isn't it? Only 2 birds between sparrow and parrot, neither parrot nor cuckoo sits at an extreme. Cuckoo cannot be here and cuckoo cannot be at the extreme end. Only 2 birds between myna and cuckoo. As 2 birds between myna and cuckoo, cuckoo cannot be here as well. If cuckoo is here, 2 birds between is not possible. Cuckoo is here, then myna will be here. Now in this case, cuckoo will be here, myna will be here. Then what else is left over here? B is left over. Here also B is left over. Now in this case, what is your answer here? Myna sits at one of the positions to the left of sparrow. Myna is one of the positions to the left of sparrow. In this one, myna is to the right of sparrow. This case is ruled out. Finally, myna is to the left of sparrow in this case. In this case, can we definitely tell the answer or not? Hence, only 2 alone is sufficient. Finally, we have only one possibility to this. With the help of that possibility, I can able to definitely say the answer. Hence, only 2 alone choice, 2 is the answer. And this is about question number 22. Then 23 to 26. As question numbers 23 to 26, Praveen, 23 to 26. Now question numbers 23 to 26. What is given in this one, 23 to 26? A, B, C, D, E, G and I are parked in a horizontal straight line in such a manner that all the cars are facing towards north. 7 cars and they are facing towards north is clearly given. is question numbers 23 to 26. Now in this 23 to 26, how many cars are there in total? We have some 7 cars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now in total we have some 7 cars. A, B, C, D, E, H and I are parked in a horizontal straight line in such a manner that all the cars are facing towards north only. Each of these cars is either a petrol or a diesel car. Either petrol or diesel, but not both. A car cannot be both petrol as well as diesel. And no two cars appearing consecutively in alphabetical order are immediately next to each other. This is very information. Earlier it was given twice of this information. No two cars which are alphabetical order are not parked immediate to each other. That means if B is placed at this place, then C or A cannot be adjacent to this one, because A and C are what? Adjacent to B, isn't it? That's what we mean by this one. And consecutively in alphabetical order are parked immediately next to each other. A is not parked to the immediate right or immediate left of B, that means A and B are not adjacent. And similarly B is not parked to the immediate left or right of A or C. And E and H can be parked immediately next to each other, because E and H are not consecutive letters, and but H cannot be parked next to I and so on, isn't it? Now this is the explanation given to this one, but whereas with this statement you can able to identify. And again, if you go through this entire explanation, it is always advisable to go. If you are not clear with the statement, if you are very much clear with the statement, reading this information is sheer waste of time, isn't it? Then next one, B is parked second to the left of E. As B is parked second to the left of E, as tell me what is the possibility. B is parked second to the left of E, and next one, B is not a petrol car, B is diesel. B a diesel car parked second to the left of what? Second to the left of E. B is not petrol. H is parked third to the right of E. 1, 2, H is parked third to the right of E, and H is parked third to the right of E. H is not parked immediately before or immediately after C. Immediately before or immediately after C, isn't it? H is not adjacent to C, isn't it? H is not adjacent to C. And before or immediately after C, no car is parked immediately before or after E, a petrol car. No car parked immediately before or after E is a petrol car. Now adjacent to petrol car are what? Diesel cars, and these two are diesel. And so how many diesel cars do we have as of now? B is diesel, and the next one is also diesel. E is diesel, next one is also diesel, and C cannot be in these two places. Next one, C is parked to the immediate left of a petrol car. As C is parked to the immediate left of a petrol car, then where can we have this C? C cannot be here, C cannot be here. Can we have C at this place or not? Yes, C can be here. Or what is the other possibility? One more, C can be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But whereas we are having only 7 cars, and C cannot be to the left hand side of B. Hence, what is the only possibility? C must be here. If C is here, then petrol car must be here. Are you following this one or not? Follow here or not? C is to the, because if you take C is to the left hand side, we cannot take C at this place. Why? If C is here, diesel car is there, and C must be at least at this place. If you take C at this place, in total we are having 8 cars rather than 7 cars. The number of cars are more, and this case is ruled out. Now we are left with only 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cars were finalized. As 6 cars were finalized, then we should have either left hand side of B there could be 1, or right hand side of H there could be 1. As of now we have finalized it. We haven't finalized. And C is parked to the immediate left of petrol. We have finalized this one. The cars parked immediately before and immediately after A are diesel cars. Immediately before and immediately after this one is what? And the cars parked immediately before and immediately after A are diesel cars. Immediately before and immediately after A are diesel cars, then tell me where should this diesel be? Immediate. Can A be at this place? It can be possible. But what is the information? A and B cannot be adjacent to each other. A and B cannot be adjacent. Why? Because alphabetical order cannot be adjacent to each other. Hence, that information we haven't used yet. A cannot be at this place, isn't it? As A cannot be adjacent, then what is the other possibility for this A? Can A be at this place? A cannot be at this place. A cannot be to the left of B. A cannot be here. And if you take A at this place, is it possible to have A at this place? No. Why? If A is at this place, then he is talking about the cars immediately before and immediately after. There are two cars adjacent to this A. A cannot be here. And finally, where should this A? A must be here. Done with this? If A is here, then this is H. If H is here, this is C. And this is E. And this is B. And this is diesel. And next one, diesel car. And this is again diesel car. And this is again diesel car. And adjacent to A. What happened to this one? Adjacent to A is again diesel car. This is again diesel car. And C is what? C is adjacent to petrol car. This is petrol car. Isn't it? C is to the immediate left. Now B, A, B, C, E, R, H are done. Now D. Where can be this D? Can D be at this place? D cannot be here because D will be adjacent to E. Hence D will be here. If D is here, what is left over here? I is at this place. And again, there are more than two cars between two petrol cars. More than two cars. There are more than how many cars? There are more than two cars between the petrol cars. Between petrol car, can petrol car be here? No. If petrol is here, then there is only one. Hence petrol car must be here. Isn't it? If petrol car is here, now between petrol car there are four, more than two. All the cars are parked in ascending order of the number of kilometers. Then whatever this one, this must be diesel car. Isn't it? B is parked second to the left of E. B is not a petrol car. H is parked to the immediate right of E. H is parked. Then whatever this H is parked to the right of E. H is parked to the right of E, we have a third to the right of E. H is not parked immediately before or immediately after C, and this is also fine. No car parked immediately before or after E is a petrol. Immediate adjacent of E are diesel cars. C is parked to the immediate left of petrol car, and C is to the left of the cars parked immediately before and immediately after E are diesel cars. Immediately before, immediately after E are diesel. There are more than two cars between petrol cars. All the cars are in ascending order of the number of kilometers they have traveled. B has traveled 27 kilometers. B has traveled 27 kilometers. The car which has traveled the third highest has 40. Third highest is 40, isn't it? Third highest is 40, this is highest, second highest, this must be 40. And this is what the information given, isn't it? The car which has traveled the third highest has traveled 40 kilometers. Clear now? And this is what the information we have. Then what about this E? E is a petrol car or a diesel car? E is a petrol or diesel car? చెప్పండి పెట్రోల్ అవ్వాలా డీజిల్ అవ్వాలా ఏదైనా పర్వాలేదు డీజిల్ వై కాంట్ ఇట్ బి పెట్రోల్ ఇఫ్ దిస్ ఈజ్ పెట్రోల్ దెన్ more than two cars between petrol cars ఇచ్చాడు between petrol cars there is only one and this cannot be petrol, this must be diesel car. Done? Hence what is order here? This is the order in which these 23 to 7 cars are parked, isn't it? Now we are running out of time, we can discuss in the next class. Yes, anything to be discussed? One, in this one, 27 to 30 you can able to solve directions, it is not a big issue. 31 to 34 and 35 to 39, isn't it? 35 to 39 is a crucial set. Whenever I got a chance or time, I will explain that one once again. Shall I explain this 31 to 34 in detail? 31 to 34. 31 to 34, it will take at the most 1 or 2 minutes. Now in this one, handle training skill. Handle training skill is coded as, handle training skill is coded as this one and next one. Handle 13, how will you get 13 with the help of handle? What is the value of H? H is 8 and E is what? E is 5. The first letter is 8, last letter in the sum of these two is 13. Hence how are you getting the number? The number you will get by adding the place values of the first and the last letters of the given word. Now here T is 20, G is 7, 27. Here S is 19, L is 12. 19 plus 12, 31. Isn't it? And similarly A is 1, E is 5, 1 plus 5 is 6. That's what we can able to determine. The number is finalized. Now we need to identify the symbol. How many symbols do we have? We have only 2 symbols. As we have only 3 symbols, at the rate of and hash, and at the rate of and hash, and at the rate of and hash, and percentage is also there. Percentage should not be there. Next one I will discuss. Then letter. What about the letters? Now let us discuss about these 2 letters Z and V. Now in this one A and E are the only 2 vowels here. As there are only 2 vowels, one is A. For A its opposite letter is Z, for E its opposite letter is V. And for A its opposite letter is Z, I it is R, I it is R. That means in the word only for the vowels their opposite letters are coded. And in the next skill, I is R, only one vowel is there. Clear now? And there is a small correction required in this one. This is not percentage. As this is not percentage, whatever this one, because it must be N. N is what? N is odd number. Odd number, this must be hash. Now sir, here we are having 2. This is hash. One symbol. Here it must be a number. What should be the number here? 5 is the number. This is 5. And so how many symbols do we have? We have only 2 symbols. One is hash and another one is at the rate of. We are now sir, we are determining all the words with respect to 2 symbols. When can it is possible? It is possible when only when they are odd number and even number. Now hash. At the rate of means handle. How many letters are there? 6. If the number of letters in a word is even, it is represented with at the rate of, and if it is odd, represented with hash. Done with this? Only 2 symbols are there. 2 symbols are there means it must be under the number only. Numbers 2 different ways means odd and even. One is odd and another one is even. And this is about question numbers 31 to 34. Okay? And in the next class I will discuss about the remaining 5 questions. Okay? And meanwhile, please work out these questions once again. And the next is quant.